Before I get to that $50 million verdict, I want to talk a little bit about the McDonald's case because this is being compared or referred to as the second McDonald's case. So most of you have probably heard about the McDonald's case. It's often used in a pejorative sense in terms of evidence of runaway juries and frivolous lawsuits and things like that. But actually, the facts of the McDonald's case are much more disturbing from the standpoint of McDonald's. So the McDonald's case was a verdict that came out, I think it was in 1994, and it involved a 79-year-old woman who had hot coffee spill in her lap and caused some pretty severe burns. And the theory in that case was that McDonald's made the temperature of the coffee unreasonably hot for no good reason, and maybe there was some business reason for having it hot, but it was very hot coffee. And this woman went through the drive-through, I believe, and spilled the coffee in her lap and had bad burns to sort of her midsection and required skin grafts and was in the hospital for a period of time recovering from that. So pretty horrific injuries. Is in that verdict seems kind of small now. That was a $2.7 million punitive damage verdict, which was sort of earth-shattering at the time for that type of case. And it was kind of the first, I think, nuclear verdict, if you will. But let me tell you about the history of that case and how they got to a $2.7 million verdict, which, incidentally, was reduced by the judge to $480,000. So even though the jury awarded a verdict of $2.7 million on the punitive damages, the judge lowered that to $480,000, I think based on some state rule that the punitive damages couldn't be more than 3 times the compensatory damages. All she wanted was $20,000. She wanted $20,000, which basically would have just covered her medical expenses for her burns and her skin grafts and all that. $20,000. And you know how much McDonald's offered her? $800.